I saw Sam Van Born. All right, let's rock and roll. Well, first of all, this is my wife, Sylvia McGraw. She looks absolutely fabulous in red. Delighted to be on here together with her. My name is Garrett McGraw. We're going to be on here with you for about 20, 30 minutes. We're going to have a conversation. We're going to jump into Bravenly. We're really going to talk about it from a business perspective, kind of making a couple of assumptions here that you've already been in the breakthrough group. So we'll talk about at the end. If you've not been in the Facebook breakthrough group for Bravenly, you're going to want to be in that. And we're also kind of making an assumption that you are in the Bravenly Insider group. So you can see all the amazing systems that are there. But either way, we're making an assumption that when you're on here, you want to look at a business. So why are you on here? I'm guessing you are on here because someone invited you on here. You saw something on Facebook. You know, what we're experts at is helping normal, real, regular people generate additional income online on their phone, many times from home. So that's what we're good at. That's what we're known for here. So we want you to see that so you can understand and see how that is working. So we did our research.
We did.
To make our decision. So let us share why we chose Bravenly and how we got started.
All right. Hopefully y'all can see that. Can y'all see this slide now? It says participants can now see your application. So
I saw it thumbs up from that.
Okay. Well, what are the first things that you want to know when you're looking at, hey, how would I, spend my time or look at a business or anything like that is, well, who's behind it?
Yes.
Who owns the company? What's the whole situation there? We were just so impressed when we met the founders, and really it was about shared values. It was about, hey, they're really truly about people first. That whole, I know some people say people over profits or that sort of thing has become a business thing. They are definitely all about the people because they've come from kind of the same place we have. Wouldn't you say, Garrett?
Without a doubt. It was important for us that they're together as a family because they understand the value of creating an environment that people can grow and they succeed in the traditional business. That's where they made the money that's funding this company completely. They've got recent, relevant, successful experience firsthand in network marketing and building that together as a family. And they got recent, relevant, firsthand experience being corporate executives in a very successful network marketing company that was approaching $1 billion in sales. So they've really got everything that I think that you need in order to be successful.
Yeah, I agree. And they have created the company that they felt like they wanted to have. If they were like, hey, we looked out there, we were looking for something that was pretty specific, but they didn't see that it existed anywhere. So they said, hey, and what we saw here was about the 3 C's. And we're going to talk about that. And I'm assuming you've taken a little bit look at Bravenly, a little bit about, but we're just sharing from our perspective what was important to us. Garrett has been, president of the Association of Network Marketing Professionals for the last 10 years. We're 30 years in the industry. We've built to the top of 5 different companies. We have seen a lot. We've looked at a lot. Garrett's even been CEO of a publicly traded network marketing company. So we know how to ask those tough questions, dig in, and we looked at, well, what was important to us now in 2022? What does a modern opportunity and company look like that the greatest number of people are going to succeed at? And the first C that we looked at was customer reorders. Not just can you get a customer, because there's certain, if you do a fancy enough TikTok dance or you're out there making a bunch of noise, you can get a customer. But what about the reorder rate? Do customers love these products enough that they're going to reorder?
So it's not about a TikTok dance. So just think about a family. Like when you first get into network marketing, you're going to probably introduce your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your next door neighbor, the people you know that you like, that you trust, that you go to do business with in the break room, that you see at the PTA, that you see at the games. Those are the people. And they'll generally order the product. But the key is that you want them to order the product the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th month because they're getting the results that they're looking for. When people get results, they reorder. And one thing is undeniable here. There's one thing that I know that we all know that
We've seen it.
when you look in the breakthrough group, you're going
Yeah.
to see the results. You're going to say, there's no doubt people are getting incredible results with this company.
And we saw it ourselves. I mean, we literally saw people that we know transform. I mean, literally slim down, look healthy, look vibrant, look happy. And I mean, that was a big thing for us. Are people getting results? So do they want to purchase these products again, or maybe try, an additional product because they've seen that people get those results? So some people call it sips and sups, but they're results driven. So sips, in other words, like a cup of coffee that's got additional benefits in it that helps you. A beautiful energy, we're drinking one right now, energy and vitamin nootropic type drink that's going to give you increased energy. Things that are going to help, for example, gold. Some people like it in coffee. Some people just like it in, as a smoothie or something, but that's going to help with turmeric and things like that that help with inflammation. Things that are like a green streak. There are all kinds of wonderful results driven products. And you can check that out. And you've probably already checked out a lot of them if you're on this Zoom. And then also supplements that are, they are formulated by naturopathic doctors. They are formulated to really support the body's natural systems to get you those great results.
Now, you've maybe heard before in the past, when you've got a great product, you've got a great business. And that may have been true in the past, but in today's world, you want to have a great business that other people can do.
Yes.
And the key is community. And the fact is, the way you're seeing Yellowstone, everybody's talking about it right now all over the place. You know what, if you've ever posted about it, if you're in their Facebook group, if you've seen any of their Instagram pages and talked about it, guess what? You already know how to build a business. Because literally,
and you're talking about Yellowstone, that is it on Netflix?
Yes. So if you understand that, what it can do is people get to just tell people about this breakthrough group. It's like saying to someone, hey, have you watched the show Yellowstone? Do you have this channel? Go and have a look at it, check it out. You can say, join this breakthrough community. So all you need to do is be able to invite people to look at this breakthrough community, and you can see the success. Because when you go in there, you're going to see people have results. You're also going to see people having real conversations with one another.
Yes.
You can be a fly on the wall and you're going, oh my gosh, this is real as all get out. This is undeniable. This is super cool. I'd love to be part of this group and introduce some of my friends into this group so they naturally know and want to do what you would do to build a business.
And you might go, well, hey, what about Facebook? Are there tools and things that are going to help me with that? And they have definitely thought this through. If you're somebody going, well, I wouldn't know what to share or do on Facebook, it's complete A to Z training. You can absolutely, build this type of business, even if it's something that you've never built before, with the type of training that is provided, the tools that are provided, is organized so well. Or, if Facebook isn't your thing, there's even a simple to use app that makes it all streamlined. There's a beautiful back office. You can tell that this
They even have in-person tools.
They do. They have all the stuff. You can tell it was designed by somebody who used to be a school teacher, and just really thoughtfully put together and second to none.
So that means everybody can do the things that helps to have other people to want to buy the products, and they recommend other things to do the things. So you end up growing your group. So will you make any money? And that's a really great question. So, there's no guarantee of income, but there is a very lucrative compensation plan. In fact, when you look at this, there is more people looking with a greater sense of urgency today than have ever been looking before. Why? It's obvious. Inflation, people are going, how am I going to pay the bills? Record number of people saying things have been laid off, housing market slowing down. People are concerned and they're going, I want an additional income coming into my home. And what are they doing? Well, over the last 10 years, the gig economy has grown by 15%. People are doing Uber, they're driving, they got Uber Eats, they got Fiverr, they got all these Airbnbs and all these other things that people are doing. But what we have at Bravenly is better. And it's better because, number one, when someone buys the product in the community, The first time you buy it, you get paid. The second time they buy it, you get paid. The third time you buy it, you get paid. In most gig economies, you get paid once.
Yep.
Number two, you'll never get leverage income. When those buyers recommend other people, you have leverage income, the potential of getting paid from their recommendations, and you're not doing it on your own, you're doing it in a community. It's hands down the better option, and it's got incredible results.
So when you look at it, what are people earning as they are, and you can, ask to see, well, how do I become a brand partner, or how do I become a senior brand partner? What does that entail? This is not a guarantee of income. This is just historically what people have earned on a monthly basis. And so this is published, this is right on the website. And when we were looking at it, we just really thought it had some unique aspects to it. Number one, it pays out 55%. 50 to 55% is that goal range for the company. And that's not on, I don't know if you've ever heard, CV and QV and all of these. No, on the dollar that's taken in, which is incredibly generous. If you have, looked at anything like this before ever, you'll understand how important and special that is. And I also like the fact that there's, it's not a compromise. We took a look, as Garrett shared, we looked at a lot of things before we chose Bravenly. And I love that, number one, there's a strong retail, customer opportunity. You can earn significant incomes simply by referring customers to this. You don't ever have to build a team or worry about anything like that. If that's all you want to
20
do,
to 35%.
exactly. You can earn between 20 and 35% on that dollar. So again, it's not on some sort of like abbreviated BV that's only half of it's on, the MSRP, the sales price, that 20%, and then you can earn all the way up to 35% as well. And there are so many people, if that's something that you've been able to access, those additional levels, it's something that is not in other companies. The second thing is it's got an affiliate plan too. I mean, I don't know if any of you like Amazon affiliates or any other things that you were talking about before, or like an Uber. It's also got that on top of the program. It's really part of the compensation. So because some people are going, well, I think I'd like to become a customer, maybe refer this once in a while. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm ready to make the leap to become a brand partner, but they would become an affiliate. We call that an ambassador here. So affiliate is part of the process. It's part of what's already baked into the pie. And then there's even additional income, more as you see the income start to, develop here down the line. There's, as you look here, there is team building pay. So in other words, you do decide, hey, you know what? I think I might become a brand partner. I'd like to give this a try and see if, do I know other people who would like to, have a few customers try this, that type of thing. You can build teams of customer gatherers and make significant incomes here. And I'm telling, this is that kind of income that could bring a parent home, that could have mom come home, or, retire, your partner, that type of thing. I'm not talking like just a few $100s a month, even though for most families that would make a huge difference, especially in this economy. And then there's at the leadership levels, there is, probably more income than you could ever think about wanting to augment what's going on in your family, in your finances, through the power of this compensation. Like I said, no compromises, not like, well, it's all on the front end or it's all on the back end and you just have to wait until some year you get there. It's all along the way.
And it's a modern compensation structure created for the modern world that we live in today. So that actually works with human nature. And that's why you see these type of incomes, which look very attractive. And you can say, when I hit those ranks, what type of incomes over the last 12 months on average have people earned? Well, you can see it right here. Again, it's not a guarantee of income. It's historical income. It's a way for you to do your research and to make a decision. You may be going, well, it's all over. And you know what? It's really the sweet spot. And I know people say that all the time and they don't really share with you the numbers. I believe that, Brave and Lean Nation is the perfect timing. Everybody wants to be the first to be second. I don't want to figure out the system. I don't want to prove concept, but I want to get in then. Well, you look at here in the different states, these numbers of people, there's less than 3,000 people in the company as a brand partner. There are companies in the United States with over 1 million, I bet, distributors that are in that company. This company is less than 3,000. So you can see the growth is in front of us with a proven system that you can validate and see for yourself, and you can answer the question, is it worth it? Of course it's worth it with better health and finances. Can I do it? You can see with the systems you'll be able to do it. And will you support me? We have tremendous support here to help you to grow your business. Well, rather than just talking about it, let's go to Tiffany. Tiffany, can you unmute and kind of just share your story, and so that you can share it with everybody else here. There's
There
Tiffany.
she is.
You are muted.
Unmute.
There
Okay.
you
There
go.
she is.
There we go. So yeah, thank you for having me tonight. Super excited for just to talk about kind of my story and where I started. But so a little bit about me. I knew nothing about network marketing whatsoever. My background actually is finance and design. So I had a clothing company, lived abroad for 14 years, was a designer, did clothing. So nothing to do with what I'm doing today. But I've always been passionate about health and wellness. So I have some health struggles, and it's become more prominent as I've gotten older, some more things that have happened. So I was always looking for something that was going to help me, help me to feel a little bit better, take away the pains and everything. So I was on a lot of different prescriptions. They kept giving me different things, and I'm like, well, it's not really in my family that were really into that. So I kept trying new products, and finally, this was my last product I was going to try. And I still was that defiant person that said, it's not working, Cassandra, it's not working, and it wasn't that I was impatient. It just, my body was not wanting to accept anything put into my body. And then all of a sudden it worked. And when it worked, it worked. And I did, I was trying everything all at once, and, the aches and pains and everything else just started to dissipate. And I was completely thankful. Thankful is what happened, so never have any background of anything that has to do with this, other than I'm very passionate about organic products and everything else. And so I don't put anything, my lifestyle is very, very much so, designed and equally yoked with this company when it comes to what the products are. So yeah, I was very excited when it started to work, not only of what I was feeling like, but my mindset and my businesses that I run, online as it is. So my clothing company now is online, and I do insurance, so that's helped again. But everybody was saying, oh my gosh, you look so different, oh my gosh, you look so different. So it was like, I didn't really see the results, but other people were seeing the results. But yeah, it was just, again, organic products and the different filtration, I guess, because being able to filter through my body and be able to get to the elements that were hurting and that were not allowing me to have my normal life. Again, it was just like this mind-blowing thing. Even my mom was like, I was talking to Cassandra on the phone, and she's like, oh my God, honey, I overheard your conversation. And wow, you seem so excited. And it was like that moment for me was more impactful than anything because my mom, she's seen me through my worst when I couldn't get out of bed, and when I felt horrible. So yeah, what I'm doing now is I never thought I would be that girl that's going to be online and talking about my testimonial and any of that. My drive behind it was trying the products. It was never to work for a company or anything like that, but it was too impactful. And it came into my life with just in a way that I wasn't expecting. And I'm very blessed for that experience. And now I want to tell everybody about this product because it's not something I'm the most like critical person. I'm like, no, that doesn't really no, this, and it really does. It really, really does. If you stay consistent with the product and you really allow yourself and be patient with yourself, you're going to see the results and you're going to feel that. And so, yeah, so that's just really how I feel about it.
Well, first of all, Tiffany, thank you for sharing. And what I love is this, guys. We're not convincing people. You invite people. We're not saying this is a miracle. We're not saying this is overnight. We're saying join a community. And our products don't treat, cure, mitigate, or prevent any diseases. We're just saying, let's go on a health journey together. Let's support one another inside this community. And we begin to take some products, share with one another, give it a little bit of time, and you hear these results. And when people get results, guess what? They reorder. And then when you reorder, it's like what Tiffany's saying, I'm loving the results so much. Naturally, she can't help herself. I want to share it. Because when you get a result, you want to share with other people. But all she's doing is inviting them into the breakthrough community so that they can enjoy the community together with her and get the results together with her. It's just a self-fulfilling the way that things work. So it's so beautiful. It's one of the brilliant things. Let's go to someone else.
We have, I think, Mallory, are you there?
Oh, hello, Mallory.
Hello. Thank you guys so much for having me on. You guys, if you don't know me, my name is Mallory, and to be honest, vulnerable, and real, this is my 14th day over here at Bravenly. And when I talk about my story and why I said yes to Bravenly, it was a quick, less than 24-hour decision. And I am completely opposite of Tiffany. I love network marketing. I've been doing it for almost 10 years. I was a military veteran. And while I thought that was my lifelong career, I got hurt while serving in the Air Force. So my career got wiped out from under me, and network marketing was what saved me. I knew that this was my vehicle, my open door. And so I have been loving the network marketing industry for almost 10 years now. But what intrigued me so hard with Bravenly, it came across my timeline when I least expected it. I was with a previous network marketing company, and this company, Bravenly, intrigued me. And I have seen so many different network marketing companies all over social media, and I have never once been intrigued. So I knew I had to ask about it. I knew I had to be intrigued. And there was just 3 big key factors on why I chose here. And honestly, how we ranked up so quickly was the people, the pay, and the product. So the people, the community, Garrett, Sylvia, all of the amazing leaders, the CEO over here, the second that I met every single one of them, I'm like, this is home. Like, they care about their people. They are in the trenches with you. They're doing Zooms with you guys, and they're just pouring into their people and sharing about the passion that they have their hands on. So that was the first one. The second one was the pay. They talked about the comp plan, and me being in network marketing for almost 10 years, I had never seen a comp plan like this. And my heart started beating fast, knowing that I could create a team to provide options for so many people. So options and opportunities was what was making my heart beat so fast, knowing that moms, dads, military veterans, anybody, teachers, nurses could do this. And I just just got so passionate about this very quickly. And the products, you guys, I know there's some skeptics that are like, I only have one product that works for me. I can't go anywhere else. I can't try anything else. And that was me. I was like, I already have tried products. I will not find anything better. And the second I tried these products, that was the deciding factor, 1000% for me. I felt them within 10 minutes and I started crying because I knew how good I felt. I knew how good my mental focus was, and I knew how good my energy was. So I knew what I had my hands on, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to say yes and be brave to Bravenly. And we're just going to hit the ground running. And that's what we did in these first 14 days, because the more that I shared these products, the more people wanted them. The more that I shared this opportunity, the more people wanted in on my team. So you guys have your hands on gold over here. I promise you it's worth it taking one brave chance. And I'm going to kick it back to you guys. Thank you guys for having me.
Well, thank you very much for sharing. And I love, what Mallory shared. It is simple to build a business, because when you love what you're doing and you've got results with the product, all you got to do is introduce people into the breakthrough group. That is the key to success, because everybody can do that. And that's the beauty of what it is that we're doing here. So the first thing that you want to do is invite people into the Bravenly Nation Breakthrough Group. That's what you want to do. The Bravenly Breakthrough Group, I should say. That's what you want to do. And success loves speed. Do simple better. Don't overcomplicate it. Literally just focus on inviting people into this breakthrough group. And when they want to see the business, it's the insider group. This is where it starts. It's all about results, and people are getting results. And then they go, hey, the choice is yours. These are the choices.
Yep. You could just, you could enjoy these products, get results there, or you could join as an ambassador, part of remember we talked about that affiliate program. Some people just go, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to share it. I might, but you know what? For just a $10 one-time enrollment fee, I'm going to get, savings every time that I shop. So, a lot of people just go, I think I might share it. I don't know if I will, but I'm going to be an ambassador anyways, because the price is better. And then when I do, I'll earn some money.
And that's going to help a lot more people want to move forward with it and make it very simple and make a decision. But by now you realize you're on here because you probably want to make a little more money. You want to be more predictable, more, sustainable, and more focused on that. And you maybe want to build a business, and you want to see what those options look like. So let's discuss those very quickly.
Everybody gets started with a $49.99 Bravenly Business Kit. It's got everything that you need in there. I mean, you've got some of the tools here, but it's everything you need to get started. And it's your website. It's your
put together by teachers.
Yes, put together by teachers.
So it's got all
there's hope for everyone. But you know what?
Paint my numbers. It's really simple.
It is. It's so simple. But when you start a business, you want to have some of the products as well, so that you can try them and you can, be a part of the product. When you do that, your business kit is free. So you don't pay that $49.99. You're literally just getting additional products, and you're getting them at a savings. So a lot of people decide, hey, I'm going to get started. There's an $2.99 ultimate pack that has, a sampling of some of the more popular products. There's an all-in pack for $3.99, and that has, quite a lot of the products, a few more tools, bigger discount, you're going to save more, you're going to get, but in my mind, what I've seen a lot of people doing, especially in the last week, as we've been really just going crazy here, is the legacy pack. And the legacy pack, I mean, if it's possible for you, it's $4.99 and it's the biggest savings. You have all the products. So if you're like, hey, I want to, try this so that I would know, what the experience might be like for other people that I bring into the business, or other customers that I have, or other, ambassadors, this is the one for you. This is the one that you would want to try, and it's going to give you that biggest discount on the products. But, you start where it makes sense for you. And either way, any of these product packs are going to give you that $49.99 kit for free. You don't have to pay extra for that.
Because it's just simple. When people ask you, what's your favorite product? You're going, well, I've tried these products. These are the ones I take into it. It's easy to share from experience. It's hard to share from an empty basket. But either way, you just want to get started where it makes sense to you. So get back with the person that you invited you on here. Remember I said, why are you on here? Because someone invited you on, or as Mallory said, you saw something on Facebook. That's why you're on here, to get your questions answered so you can move into action. If you still have questions, you know, what you want to do is get back with the person who invites you on, or make sure that you're part of the Bravely Breakthrough group. Have a
Mhm.
look at that. See the system by being part of the Bravely Insider group. And either way, our products are for everyone, because everybody has something they'd like to improve about their health. And everybody deserves, when they want to have additional options when it comes to finances, because there's more people looking with a greater sense of urgency than have ever been looking before. We said we'd be 30 minutes. We're exactly 30 minutes. I want to say thank you very much to every single one of you for being on here. We wish you every success, and we look forward to seeing you in the Bravely Insider group and the Bravely Breakthrough group. So God bless you
Seeing
all.
your results.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Mallory. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
everybody. Cheers, guys. God bless. Thank you very much for being on here together. Well, thank you, Shelley. I see you can clap, and I see the people that are online. Thank you
Have a
very
great
much.
evening.
See you, Steve. God bless. See you, Ralph and Junior. Bye. See you, Lynn. God bless.